Hello everybody and welcome back to Belle's Fallout 76 Wastelanders DLC. In today's episode we are going to do Strange Bedfellows. Where we need to speak to Rose at the top of the world. So if you remember, she's a radar robot who works out a thing. She kind of sounds like Anna Faris, to be fair. So yeah, so she sounds like a proper person, but obviously remember when we first got there she wasn't. But if you do want to check out her storyline and how we met her and everything, check back on my Fallout 76 survival guide, basically on this playlist that you're probably watching this on right now. So yeah, she is at the top of the world, which she's in the Savage Divide, and she is the last remaining member-ish of her, of the Raiders kind of thing. That was until more Raiders started coming back. How do I change the variation? I don't know. I was just thinking, how do I change the variation, like, to make it a seller? Doesn't matter. So let's go over this way. So before this was occupied by super mutants or Scorch, kind of just depends. Ah, so that is vending bots. Sorry, I thought they were like people. But so yeah, we need to convince. It doesn't matter whether they're raiders or what, for them to I forgot which floor she's on. I think she's on that one. That they need the inoculation. We've managed to convince the settlers. But now we need to convince Rose. Well, we need to convince Rose to set us up a meeting with the Raiders, seeing as she is part Raider. That is if they have anything to do with her. Right now we're hostile with the Raiders, so hopefully this fixes that.
Well, look who it is. I was wondering when you'd show up. Not that I'm a stalker or anything, but I totally saw you heading my way. So, what's on your mind? You miss me?
Your plan worked, the Raiders are back.
Like there was any doubt. I knew it wouldn't be long once I got the signal boosted. Right to the point, huh? That group you're talking about is run by this gal named Meg. I saw him head in about the same time as those other folks at Spruce Knob. If you want to talk to Meg, you gotta get on her good side, and I'm pretty sure I can swing it.
Can you tell me more about Meg?
Meg thinks she's pretty tough since she ran off on Margie. She wasn't even around to see the end of it all. Bet she's loving the fact that they bailed at the perfect time. So she's bound to be way up on her high horse right about now.
If you think about it, this is where the Raiders were formed. Like, this is where their first ideas were formed. It was a bunch of rich people at the ski lodge who then turned to violence and became raiders to get their stuff and pillaged and things like that. So obviously this Meg bounced and went off from Margie and whoever she was on about. I can't remember the storyline, to be honest. And then obviously now she's come back because we helped her boost the signal. But how would you play this out? I don't know. Okay, so who are the people?
Just a couple of hard-working losers. You know, the kind we like to refer to as suckers. They're giving Spruce Knob a real makeover too. Putting up walls, rearranging furniture. I thought you'd never ask. First, a peace offering. David had a trophy as a symbol of his leadership. You get that into Meg's hands, it's like passing the torch, right? Next, I'm gonna draw her ass out here with an extra special broadcast. Problem is, I need to access some old memory banks that David sealed off. He was an emotional guy. I get it. But I need you to find his original program, which I'm pretty sure he stashed at Rosalind's memorial.
So David was the leader of the Raiders. He lost Rose, and that's why he created the bot to kind of act as Rose. David emotional.
Surprised? Sure, he may have killed and maimed a few people, but that doesn't mean he ain't got feelings. I'm pretty sure that's how this whole memorial thing came about. Just some old thing Rosalind made for David when they made him leader. You know, sappy romantic stuff. Ever since then, it's been like his own symbol of power. Yeah, about that. David sorta didn't want anyone to know about the memorial. He thought the others would think he'd gone soft, and well, he probably wasn't wrong. So...
You're lucky I do, love. You're lucky I do.
You gotta get to David's room, get the trophy, and then find something that'll tell you where that memorial is. I ain't saying you'll have to trash the place, but you may have to trash the place. Easy peasy, right? Ah! I knew I could count on you, and I swear this will work. The shack alone will have Meg come looking around.
But Rosalind and David's key to give you an idea of who they were.
Hey, turn it off. Want my wife to find out about us?
Oh, come on. I want to make a recording of us. You said you were going to ditch that old hag when we got back anyway.
Fine, but it goes with you when we leave. And you need to promise to destroy it if word ever gets out about us. I have too much to lose in a divorce, and leaving evidence like that laying around will only make it worse.
Aw, don't be an old stick in the mud. No one's gonna find out. Pinky swear. Hey, you got any more of those chems with you?
Yeah, what do you want? Day tripper? Help yourself. Just don't take too much. Don't, get addicted.
Yes, sir. Input received, sir. Awaiting orders.
Okay, I get it. You're not a robot. I know you don't like it when I order you around like that. My darling Rose. Just don't want anything bad to happen to you.
Oh, baby. You going all soft on me now. You know I love ya. Mwah! Hey, do you want to hit the slopes? Or do you maybe have something else in mind?
Alright, you little minx. Now, you really have to turn off the recorder.
Okay, so you can tell they were kind of rich bad guys and gals anyway. So, the need for food and water, and the need to protect everything kind of did that. Anyway, I'm going to turn up the radio so we can hear Rose's radio. Rose is so fucking funny. I do find her funny. She imitates it so well. Because obviously he made her, he downloaded programming and memories and all that. Oh, nice. Close picture of the desk reveals a hidden compartment with stim packs in one of the drawers and a photograph taped to the underside of the desk. Read the back. Okay. Remember our anniversary? I saw that huge stash of chems and you found that secluded spot across from Ripper Alley. We spent that entire night under the stars. I've never seen you happier. Rest in peace, dear Rosalind. Wherever you may be. He really did love her. He really loved her. Showing them out. Oh, it's okay. So, thanks to the photo I found in David's room, I now know Rosalind's mother was somewhere near Ripper Alley. I need to find it and search for the AI program he used to create Rose.
You got David's trophy? Pretty cool, right? Once Meg sees that, she's gonna know you mean business. She may have been a diehard, but they all started under David. Every single one of them. Even the Gourmands would have killed for that trophy. Us cutthroats had all the power and they knew it. And that trophy was the biggest symbol of them all. Nice to see it still in one piece. Hope we can say the same for Rosalind's memorial in that AI program.
Eagle down!
Oh, that's just not fair. Fuck's sake. It's zombie! No, you cannot kill me. Oh, that was easier than I thought. I killed a death claw. Goodness, he proper went out for this one, didn't he? He just sit there and...
Ooh, so that's where he's been hiding it. And that memorial ain't too shabby, especially since it's David we're talking about here. So now you'll have to repair that holotape, and there's only one place I can think of that may still have a functioning terminal to do it. It's out at Solomon's Pond. I know, you're thinking, what's tech like that doing out at such a cutesy little wilderness place? Let's just say some seriously intrusive operations went down there, so I'm pretty sure it's got just what we need.
Okay, so first though I need to go... It's quite far away from, like, Thingied. Right, I'm gonna pop to... Investigators... Ah, shit, I'm overcumbered. No, I need to set up my, survival camps. Survival tent. Why is it always Raider? Why can't I make it like Settler? I have it downloaded. It's so glitchy. Right, that'll do, that'll do. Alright, we need to go over to Solomon's Pond. Luckily I know of all these places, so it makes it 10 times quicker. Ah, fuck. Those creatures anatomically do not make sense. That's where they are. Alright, holotape repair terminal. Enter password. Let them kill each other for a second. Diseased Agent Kensington. You need to grab all you can before it explodes. Lovely. Right, there's one over there. I want to stay away from it. Those things, they just don't make anatomical sense. You know what I mean? Enter password, holotape repair, Agent Kensington. Confirm. For recovery, ancient soil line for complaint. Done it. We can now return to Rose. Why does it park you so far away? Observation.
Alright, you're back. Just when I was starting to get bored, too. Hope you managed to repair that old holotape. They were into each other. David was never able to recover her body, so he made the memorial in secret. Didn't really want the others to see him all soft like that. Who knows? Like I said, that guy was sensitive. Not everyone needs a constant reminder of their baggage. First off, it's a whole lot of crap on David and Rosalind. I'm thinking it's like action-adventure meets romantic comedy, but not a good romantic comedy, you know? The kind that makes you want to puke. Second, it's the code I need to unlock some sealed-off memory banks that David didn't want me to access, but couldn't bring himself to delete. As usual, so reliable. I love it. I gotta admit, I've got some pretty mixed feelings on tapping into all these blocked files. On one hand, I'm sure David had his reasons for cutting me off. On the other, I'm pretty sure this would be a whole new world of entertainment for me. You know, you're right. I definitely deserve to know. Now, just give me a second. Bleep, bloop, blorp, I'm a computer. Oh my god! Talk about some serious drama here. This is some depressing shit. I mean, I knew David never got to say goodbye, but he really did hide what he went through. like a soap opera on overdrive. You know, boring stuff that no one cares about. David was an interesting guy. He loved his wife and kids as much as he loved Rosalind, so losing them in the war wasn't easy. Rosalind helped him through that, so when he lost her, that was just about the end of the world for him. By creating a yours truly, of course. Oh, and blowing the shit out of the Summersville Dam. Who doesn't love some good old-fashioned revenge, right?
Yeah, because Rose was killed by the responders in whatever it was called, that place. Can't remember the town, but it's flooded.
Obviously, he talked about it with me. Silly. He just didn't want me to remember, so blocked off all those memories. That's why I needed that program, to access those sealed-off conversations. Okay, moving right along. Okay, now where was I? Oh yeah, the plan. Let me just run some filters, a little arts and crafts, and... Are you kidding me? All this data and I don't have the one word I was looking for? Ugh, okay, hate to break it to you, but I need you to go back out there and find me just one more teensy-weensy holotape. Best bet is Arctos Pharma, David's old corporate stooge job. I need you to find me a holotape with David saying the word negotiate. Yep, no negotiate, no compromise. It was his way or the highway. It's part of what made him such a badass leader. Just using my amazing skills to put together a little broadcast for Meg with David's voice. If she thinks there's even a chance that David's still alive, I guarantee she'll come running. Not because she likes him or anything. Ugh, gross. But if David pulled through and she bailed, she knows he'll be out for her. My hero. Now get out there and don't get yourself killed. Did I just say that? It makes me feel like a mom.
I've explored Arctos Pharma for like 2 minutes, but I never really went in depth into it. It had like quite a lot of bad enemies, but it probably won't be so bad now. Find a holotape with the word negotiate. Oh, there's going to be a couple then. So we're going to learn a bit more about David. So, backstory that we know, just to clarify. He had a wife, he had kids. Let me see if I've got any holotape. He had a wife and a kid. He was having an affair with Rosalind and he really did love her. Don't think I've got anything on David. I really don't think I do. I don't even know what it'd be called. Madigan, no. Megs.
Meg here. Look, I've got to say something before it's too late. I think old Margie is off her rocker, man. You know, we are all trying our best here, but this whole idea of being a raider without killing is way harder than it sounds. I mean, yeah, I get it, but girl. This is life and death out there. Some of these people are just trying to make it like anyone else after the bombs. Yeah, I don't want to kill them if they don't give up their stuff. But, you know, we gotta eat, and so do they. Waving a gun around used to scare them, but now they got nothing to lose, so they wave one right back. I keep telling Margie we are losing people out there because we're told not to fire first, and it ain't getting any easier. She don't know it yet, but a lot of us, we've been firing first anyway, so to save our skins. Margie be pissed, but she ain't out there like the rest of us, so to heck with her. Only reason we don't up and mutiny her ass is because she's got that piece of the key for the cash and a few loyalists to protect her. And honestly, it still beats hanging with any of the other gangs. That deal we've got with the palace is pretty sweet. All told, we got it pretty good. Oh well, guess all we can do is keep on keeping on.
So that's Meg, who now is the leader of the Raiders.
This is Margie McClintock of the Diehards. What a joke. We deluded ourselves into thinking our victims would fear a name like that. But now, everyone out there is as desperate as we are. Every confrontation could mean life or death. People take their chances. They fight back. So, we have to kill. We have to murder innocent people. Well, not me. I don't care what this world has come to. It's not taking me down with it. The whole idea of the Raiders is sick. It's inhuman. I'm destroying that stupid key fragment. Those bastards don't deserve their treasures. Unless they return to their senses and quit this whole murderous power game they're playing.
In stock.
If that ever happens,
Acquired through questionable
Vincent knows what to do.
means.
Maybe he'll be more successful than I was. As for me, I'm leaving. I'll find some cans and I'll go out that way. Peaceful. Without
Reminder,
pain.
any attempted 5-finger discounts will be reclaimed
See you soon, Harlan.
and paid for with said fingers.
Okay. So Meg liked killing and being a raider, Margie did not. Anyway, so let's go to the Arcos Farmer. Octos Farmer.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Alright, folks, these terms are ridiculous. Absurd, even. I'm not signing until we see at least 80% profit.
These terms are perfectly reasonable. Since when are environmental laws and fair wages ridiculous and absurd?
Since they take away 30% of the profits we're set to gain, Lawrence, you can talk to me about fair wages when you give up your bonus.
Come on, David. We need to wrap up this deal. Our partners are getting impatient. There has to be room for negotiation here.
I'll be the one who says when it's time to negotiate here. Our partners are only impatient because they need this deal more than us. They just hope we don't realize it. Now go back to your desks and figure out how to get me that 80%, or I'll find someone else who can. Note to self, book tickets to Pleasant Valley. Also book to DC in case Rita bothers to check up on me. Oh yeah, and tell Rita to fire that cook, what's-her-name, because she completely ignored my express distaste of pickles. Pretty sure she does it on purpose at this point.
Okay, so we're almost there. Well, we've done it. But I want to find the other ones as well. I didn't realise he worked here. Wow. Cargo book. Oh. Ooh. Fuck. There it is. Oh, maybe not.
Test log.
I don't know where the last one is.
78 A14. Eyes appear glassy. Subject seems to be experiencing decreased blood pressure and heart rate. While this new solution appears to trigger a vasovagal response in subjects with a complementary DNA structure, no other reversal. Good. I don't know how much of the mutations we've seen are from radiation and what is from the compound we've been working on. I don't understand how Samson got clearance for aerosol testing before we even completed lab trials. Did we cause this skin disease? Or is it just a mutation? And what of those whose minds have degraded? Great. Breakers just went out. This winter's taking a toll on the lab. I guess I better get to fixing it before the plants freeze.
Okay. Well, I can't find the last holotape. But let's pop back to Rose. I'll pop back to my camp for free because it's cheaper. I'm probably only a little bit farther than... You know what I mean? Like when they actually spawn you in.
Alright, time to finish this little pet project. Leadership skills, charisma. David was the full package, really. Not to mention just a whole lot of tall, dark, and handsome. I think it did him some good to finally blow off some real steam. You know how corporations and their HR are big fans of murder. Ooh, I gotta admit, I don't have many files on David and Rosalind talking about their pre-Raider days, so this will be pretty interesting. I'll just give it a quick listen. Yep, sounds like David alright. Ruthless even then. Getting back to business, a little slice and dice, some audio love, and voila! Mission accomplished. All you gotta do now is take a quick trip to the nearby relay tower and set up a new transmitter to get this bad boy broadcasted. Look, I need a new transmitter hooked up. I ain't gonna sacrifice my own signal just so you can get some FaceTime with Meg. Oh, just using a holotape to set up a new connection so I can transmit this message. Nothing fancy.
Okay, so... Relay tower. Alright, sure.
Oh yeah, I heard that old Duchess lady's radio signal start up a while back. I should have known that was you. Here's the program you'll need to run at the relay tower. Just load it up and follow directions. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than this. And here, as a token of my gratitude, you can have this old holotape.
What old holotape? Okay, I'm not bothering with it. Local relay. That's not too far. It's up here. Pop to it. I don't even know where they're located.
Human, let's play! Going to fight, going to kill! So
God, he had some good shit. Alright, hold on. I was wondering what the hell that was. Oh, bobblehead. Computer. Ooh, holotape. Oh, cool. Load holotape. The hookup.
Remote transmitter connected.
You're here.
Beginning recorded message
Stop
loop.
hiding.
Hey, mates.
Slippery
Listen up.
humans.
I'm David fucking Thorpe. Get your ass over here. Top of the world is where it's at. Mezzanine. It's time to negotiate. Every last one of you. Hey, May. Listen up.
Broadcast loop confirmed. Congratulations. Your transmitter is now connected.
Is that great or what? Anyway, confession time. Sure, I could have got Meg out here lickety split. I mean, don't get me wrong, she really ain't my biggest fan. But believe me, this broadcast way more fun.
Oh, you bitch!
Now,
She's
you
gonna
probably
be
wanna
pissed
haul
off.
ass back to the mez, cause something down there's making all the racket, and you're gonna want that place nice and tidy for when Meg shows up.
Right. And the mezzanine is next to it. Cool, this boat can help me do it. So the mezzanine is like the middle part, like this big bit of hers. It's not the surrounding area. So if you go in, and then you go to level 2. Then Rose is up there. Leave me alone. Ah, bastard. I haven't really explored this area, to be fair. Never really good enough for weapons. What's with the controllers?
is this? Where's Thorpe? You got that old diaper pail on your side? So who the hell are you? Don't tell me you're one of those worthless settlers. Holy shit, a vault dweller! Even better. You come scurrying out of your little cup. David's trophy, huh? Wow, you must be dead. Return tail if you've managed to get your hands on it. Huh. I take it this means you recognize me as leader around here. Smart. Looks like you've got yourself a brain after all. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll spare you a minute to tell me what you want before I get back to retaking Appalachia. You don't get to talk to me about that. We lost everything to that disease while you were all sitting pretty underground.
The plague can be prevented. We need to keep people.
Inoculation? That's just some bullshit the responders made up to sucker the weak out of their supplies. Didn't fall for it then? Sure as shit ain't falling for it now.
It's made of synthetic antibodies from species that display resilience. I tested its efficiency myself.
Efficacy, huh? Maybe you do know what you're talking about, but I don't know. I got my own straight-line solution. Kill 'em all. Got a raid against a group of Scorch going down right now. Why don't you head on over? See a real plan in action.
You don't understand if the crew you sent could be dead already.
What are you talking about?
Think about it. Fighting leads to injuries, open wounds, types for materials and viruses to enter the
so
body.
we might lose a couple people. So what? We got numbers. And to think, you're the one that called me.
Hold on, are you painting?
So, now that you... inoculate. Didn't fall for it. I got my own. Got a raid against... Why don't you head on up? What are you talking about? Yeah, so we might... I ain't got no respect for someone who can't finish what they started.
Charisma. Guides and great mentors. There we go. Charisma goes up by 5.
So, now... Didn't fall for it.
Actually, hold
I
on.
think we both know you'll be back. So...
What do you mean taking?
We left to survive. And if you hadn't known, you can't just claim everything for yourselves just because we stepped out. Yeah, Margie was into all that live and let live talk. Hate to break it to you. You don't get to talk to me.
Right, sorry, we're just skipping whatever she's on about. You'd risk your life and the lives of your crew based on your own distrust of the...
Maybe. But letting some stranger medicate my crew ain't exactly a level up. Besides, got a raid against it. Why don't you head over?
Sorry, but we need to move quickly. You're the boss. You can make the decision now.
I already made a decision. You're asking me to change it.
But what if the raid doesn't work? You'll be humiliated. You'll need something to prove you're still a good leader.
Something like a cure to the plague. Is that it?
It's insurance, Meg. Simple as that. You look good in front of your crew either way.
You know what? You sold me. I'm in. Yeah, get to work on that inoculation. I'll call the raid to come back home.
Did it?
Get out of my face. Don't make us regret this.
So now they're not hostile towards me, they are what? They're cautious. Cautious, same as settlers. So they have to move that full bar before they go up. So now we need to go back to Saturn and speak to the Overseer again, I'm guessing.
Have you seen those Mothman cultists yet? Straight out of the loony bin, I tell ya.
I need to pop, I'm gonna pop to, yeah, we'll just, I'm overcumbered so I can't budge. I'm just gonna have to pop back to my thing. Anyway, so we're gonna stop there. We've now done the raider thing, which took a lot longer than it did for the other one. But yeah, so join us in the next one where we continue the main quest for Fallout 76 Wastelanders. Thank you for watching and goodbye.